LDR8 heated exhausts. Austria, 1.5 million. We'll drop a refresh. We have arrived. My Audi R8 has been in the garage for a little while now, but for a very, very good reason. Doing a little upgrade today at the amazing Stratford Cars. Wow, that's very significantly different.
Mama hit my phone and said rap's no good. Better than telling me the check's no good. Now they wanna act like I do know.
It's louder than I thought it would be. So, we picked up the Audi R8 Quicksilver exhaust yesterday, and every day is a good day. So we're off to the gym now to have a session with one of my mentees called Jay. So I've been working alongside Jay to build, grow and scale his e-commerce business. When he started in e-commerce, Jay was absolutely at zero in e-commerce. He's now on his way to becoming very, very successful in e-commerce. So when I do mentor, obviously, primarily a lot of what we do is online, but a lot of what we do, and we always try and prioritize to meet mentees in real life and really build that in-person community and build long-lasting relationships with everyone involved in our team. Everyone who commits to our team, we commit to them. That's why we're very, very selective with the individuals that we do bring into our team. Anyone who says that building a life that you love and building your future should not be fun is absolutely clueless, because life is amazing. And the more you enjoy what you do, you know, the more passion you have for it, the more you're gonna get out of it. I'm gonna take this for a little spin, show you guys it in the daytime. See how it is? Very fun. Difference it makes when you have a loud exhaust on your car. This was already relatively loud before, but now it's just on another level of loudness, and not even just the loudness, but the actual noise it makes is beautiful. It makes the driving experience completely different. So I like the pops it makes as well. Is always good fun. That's how you enjoy your drive to the gym. There is nothing. Wow! Definitely the loudest car on the road this morning. And then it's quiet. So you can also drive an Audi R8 however you would like. It can be an absolute monster, or you just change modes. And look at that, you can now take anyone you want. You can be nice and quiet, you can turn up quiet, and it can be very, very tame. So that's why they say the Audi R8 is the best daily drive supercar, because just the adaptability and the flexibility of it. It could be whatever you want. It could be an absolute monster, or right now it's just nice and peaceful and the music nice and chilled. It's amazing. So this is where we're 2 minutes away from the gym now, and I've met so many amazing people at the gym. Gym for me is a non-negotiable, okay? Every single day we turn up and do some form of health and exercise. Very, very important as entrepreneurs and anybody who wants to succeed in life. You prioritize health and fitness. It just makes such a big difference to mental health, to your agility, your mental sharpness, even your intelligence, you know, your overall well-being, your frequency, and all of those ingredients make up for success in business and success in life in general. So, just wrapped up the gym session, feeling good, frequencies up. I'm gonna go and refuel, have some food, and then today go straight to the mansion today, the Wise Gentleman Mansion. Speak to some mentees, scale some ads today for one of the ECom stores. Have a nice one today. Today is Saturday. We've worked extremely hard all week this week, so it is more of a chilled day today as well, which is nice. With the main man Nicola
Yeah.
want to show you the house.
And we will tell you a funny story as well when we go around the house, what happened here. So, this is the main area of the house. This is the living room where me and James hustle all day. To be honest, he's only in his room. That's the only guy that I have ever seen in my life that hustled that hard. That's why he got an RA, boy. That's the reason. That's the only reason behind it. That's the main kitchen where neither of us cook that much, basically. Microwave only.
Fast cooking, but healthy cooking.
Yeah, we try to be healthy. Well, James actually has been focusing on his morning breakfast. Like, I always see you eating meat and eggs clean.
Everything organic.
Everything organic.
And this is the hustle table.
Yeah, there's only one hustler at this point, it's me.
Yeah, it's empty right now. That's a terrible example.
And this is the garden.
Yeah, typical British weather at the moment, so it's perfect for example.
With a nice swimming pool, but that's not in use
It's empty.
at the moment. Is it empty? Does it have
Well,
water in it? or
we
not?
can try actually, we can try.
There's no water.
There is. Is
Oh,
there?
it's empty.
There is.
Oh, really?
But there is probably like brain eating a metal that
Yeah.
you're gonna ingest through the nose. To be fair, it's chill house. It's very homely. I love it.
It's beautiful.
It's not for young guys like us. We'll destroy everything in a couple of weeks if we are left with all.
Well, we'll show upstairs anyway.
I think I have the best bedroom. Look at it. I have a view of the AMG. If you
Wow.
park the R8, that's gonna be my best view.
This is Nick. This is your room.
Yeah, this is my room. This is where the magic happens. All the English girls come in here. Hopefully. I can see the AMG. Mate, please park the R8 so I can flex with it. Sometimes in my stories. But yeah, that's where the magic happens. I'll keep it a secret. I'll keep it a secret. That's where every morning someone takes a dump. That's where the second magic happens. Clean out the system, start freshly.
There's another bedroom there. Another bathroom here. And then the beautiful, my favourite part of the house is upstairs.
Oh, typical Harry Potter room, to be honest.
And the typical Harry Potter room.
Yeah, it's under the roof, under the slopey roof.
Yeah. This is the lounge. It's not in the correct order it was with the chairs and everything. We did a podcast yesterday and some filming and some content, so it looks a little bit different normally, but this is the lounge. Stunning. Very, very nice lounge. Got a lot of space, it's a lot warm. And when the settees are in the right places, it's a beautiful lounge. It was a converted barn, this.
As well.
Come in. This is my bedroom, so this is the magic e-commerce desk right here. This is where I've been doing my work, as Nicola said.
This is where the magic
Sometimes I like to work in peace and just quiet with super focus with headphones on, so I kind of gravitate between downstairs and up here.
But that's how you buy an R8. 5 hours straight here, 2 hours sitting, chilling with us, 5 hours here, go to sleep, bam, R8.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks you're set for life.
Okay.
He's going to show us his dashboard, because this is the power of e-commerce. Last year, 1.5 million. We'll drop a refresh. 1.5 million a year. How would that impact your lives? Josh, just a quick question. 1.5 million a year man, £750,000 in handbags, wise
Yeah.
gentleman member. Can anybody start an e-commerce business and become successful if they apply themselves?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. I think you have to understand the steps involved in sourcing product, setting up your marketing channels, ultimately your online store. But those are quite textbook events when it comes down to it. And over the course of, you can launch a store if you know what you're doing within a day, in truth. But someone totally new, give yourself a month, possibly 2 months, expect that time horizon, put the work in, and of course you can. Of course you can. And within a year, you'll look back at everything you've learned and think, right, now I'm really understanding how I can grow this to what I want it to be and where I can ultimately be in the next year or 2 years and completely change your life through doing so. Yep.
And what's your goal? So 1.5 million, 2024,
Yep.
2025, what are we going to hit?
2025, I want to be just under 3. In truth, we're buying stock to be under 3. I think people it sounds so straightforward, but to take that amount of money on a product-based business, you have to have the stock. And that's the challenge we've ran into, is correctly buying our core lines and correctly buying new lines to ultimately bring that sales figure up. Because if I only buy, if I bought 750k and don't buy any more this year, that's what I'm going to take. So we need to make sure we've got the the cash in place, the purchasing power to do so, the logistical management to get product in and out on a continuous basis to reach our goal of 2025 will be just under 3. So.
And how how on brand do you keep the color scheme and the logos and the fonts across your ads, across your website? Because I always speak to mentees and Wise Gentlemen team members. This is something we really have to hone into all of our members, is the fact that not only are you selling a product, you're building a brand.
Yeah.
And all of your advertising, all of the creatives, the website, the email marketing, the ads, right? The organic social medias across different platforms, everything has to be in alignment. So you build your brand as an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right. And this is what we tell our mentees all the time. And in your experience, how do you action that from a practical perspective in your business?
I think you're absolutely right. It has to be cohesive. You need your sort of core color, which for us is this. You'll need secondary colors and tertiary if you're really getting into it. Other than that, just keep it simple. I think you can very much overcomplicate what you're doing. You can go, I've got to be here, there, everywhere. Not the case. I think people maybe underestimate how busy other people are. You might make 4 emails in a row and think, God, these are all so similar. But you have to remember they're going out over the course of the week or 2 if that's your send frequency. People look at loads of brands every single day, so you want to keep your messaging tight, consistent, and on brand ultimately. And you do that by using a couple of colours, fonts absolutely, and keeping to your brand guidelines, which is definitely worth making. If you're setting up a new brand and you're unsure of what your font's going to be, what sizing you want to use, how your logo is going to sit, is there 2 examples of your logo? One very basic, one possibly more creative, I don't know. Get all that on a single document, which would be your brand guidelines, and then work from that going forward.
Yeah. As a Wise Gentleman member, okay, we've all experienced the amazing benefits of e-commerce and the freedom it provides. And from your perspective, obviously we have the technical side of what we've discussed today so far. How has e-commerce as a business model, okay, and you building your e-commerce business impacted your life, for yourself, for your family, from a lifestyle perspective?
Sure, I think the way the current business is, we are here, this is what we're doing, we're getting it, we're growing it to where we want it to go. Ultimately, the freedoms that you get from it are huge. You could be anywhere. I choose to be here right now. I'm having a baby in 4 months, which is besides the point for everyone else, but knowing that this will be running the whole time, and I've got my team here, we've got another member who's just joined us because of the fact that next year is going to be, or this year will be quite busy for me, knowing that those systems are running 24/7 and you can be wherever you need to be and you don't have to be working on it to basically earn the income essentially, is a great feeling to have.
Yeah.
And also, I know you said it, I've heard you say it, the skills you learn from e-com are applicable to any business, whether it's this is a direct consumer product-led business, if it's a services, if it's a online business, if it's a lead gen business, all of those skills you learn from selling something online are so applicable to everything else, even down to the financing, the merchandising, the logistical aspect, the team building. All of those things create a wealth of knowledge that you can ultimately consult on to just about anything.
And the person you become when actually building your business is far greater than the reward. Again, we always tell this to mentees within the Wise Gentleman. It's don't focus on the money, focus on the process. Really become the best version of yourself in every single aspect of your life. You will not attract what you chase, you will attract who you are as a person. Okay, so the more you focus on just improving your skill set, whether it be, business, e-com technical knowledge, but also your fitness, right? Your relationships, your mindset, your personal image, how you actually see yourself. All of those pillars will constitute to massive e-commerce success. And if you just focus on that process, the money takes care of itself. Okay, I don't think about cars. I don't think about luxury watches. I don't think about nice houses. I have these things because I don't think about them, because I focus on just becoming a better version of myself. It's exactly what Josh does. It's exactly what Phil does, what Teddy does. All of our Wise Gentlemen community, that's why we're so selective with the individuals that we actually take on. We only want to work with killers, and we only want to work with people for the long term that we can have fun doing so. We all improve. We're all loyal to each other. That's what we stand for, okay? And that's why we're all killing it. Every single Wise Gentleman member who comes into our team either is highly successful, financially, yes, but in every aspect of life, or is on the way to becoming successful. The secret to living the life that you want to live is the fact that there is no secret. This is really the majority of what I do with my day and my time. It's work. I have a clear and defined goal. I believe in myself throughout the attainment of this goal. I have a mastermind and a team around me, all supporting me, pushing towards the same goal. And I work. I have a burning desire. And the majority of my day is working. I spend the time behind my laptop, every single day behind a desk, putting in the work. And what I do on a day-to-day basis does vary, but the majority of the time, I'm communicating with team members, whether it be my staff or Wise Gentlemen mentees, helping them build and grow their e-commerce businesses, or agencies that I'm working alongside, or very close internal team members. That's what I spend my time doing, communicating, primarily via either Zoom or WhatsApp. Now, the remainder of the day is focused on scaling ads, managing Shopify stores, making sure any fires that I'm fighting, which is basically another word for major problems. If there's any major problems happening within the businesses, like payment processes getting shut down, ad account bans, make sure they're under control as much as humanly possible. And I'm putting in the work because success is not owned. Although I'm very, very grateful to live an amazing life, and from a financial perspective, I'm in a very, very good position. I understand that, yes, I can maintain what I'm doing, but success is not owned. No one owns success. No one even owns the money that they believe they have. It's just money. Success is rented, and the rent is due every single day. And the moment you stop pushing for greatness is the moment things start going downhill. So no matter how great I'm doing, or how successful a certain e-commerce store is, or how happy I am with where I'm at financially, I will always set the bar higher, no matter what. Because it's very, very important. This is what keeps me hungry. I always have a burning desire for more. There is no limitations to what anybody can achieve. And in fact, the only limitations that we have are the ones we place on our own minds. And so I'm very, very grateful to be in a position where I love my life, I enjoy it, I can do pretty much anything I want whenever I want because of the freedom that I've managed to attain through building e-commerce businesses. However, I will not stop pushing. And it's that attitude and mindset towards progress and growth, which is actually the exact attitude that got me into this situation in the first place. So today is a Monday, and I'm spending a lot of the day, hours and hours and hours, working, building my future.
I grind cause I gotta get paid. 1% chance, 99% faith. I fell in love with a hustle.
Good morning, everybody. Today is a very, very good day. We're in the Wise Gentleman e-commerce mansion today. E-commerce hustle house. We got the branded mug today, which is nice. And we're joined by 3 of our Wise Gentleman e-commerce mentees, titans in e-commerce. So we have Joel, Omar, and Tristan. And we've been working alongside these 3 titans within the e-commerce game, building, growing, and scaling their e-commerce businesses. So they're on their way now. Take you guys along the journey. It's going to be a high-level mastermind today. So we'll be going in-depth in strategy within their businesses. They all have 3 different businesses. Joel and Omar have dropshipping businesses. So it's going to be a fun day, and we'll show you some of the strategy that we work alongside them within as well. And the team is here already working. We have Elliot looking very, very branded today, nice and green for the Wise Gentleman. And the main man's just arrived as well, with Starbucks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what you feel?
What we got? What is that?
That is the right thing you asked for. I played the voice note to the lady. I did, because I didn't understand what you wanted. They're sugar free as well.
You played a voice note to the lady, but I don't want
You want a Starbucks order? I went, yep. I was like, something icy, something low fat, something sugar free.
Fatty.
And I was like, skinny this, skinny that. And she must have just been like, oh, water.
Just milk and a coffee she gave me.
Yeah, pretty disgusting.
My AC on my ceiling crack, smoking killer. Like my bank account 100 racks, smoking killer. I pull up in that black on black, smoking killer. My AC on my ceiling crack, smoking killer.
What's the thing you've enjoyed the most about ECom?
The notification coming through on your phone.
The sales.
Yeah. No, do you know what I would say? It's the time detachment from it. Obviously, you have to put time into creating the machine that essentially prints you money. But then once you do that, it's being able to detach your time from making the money. Obviously, how much money you want to make depends on how much you want to put back into it to essentially refine it. Mm-hmm. Although, like take for example, last week I went to a spa weekend with the missus. My phone had died on the Sunday. And then I thought, it doesn't really matter. Got back to the room, charged my phone, it's about 9 o'clock at night. Come back, I've made over $1,000 in sales. And I've literally done nothing.
Yeah.
That's what is the most.
It is.
I think we all come from a unique perspective as well, because I know that we've all had experiences with other mentorship prior to coming to all of you guys. And I think the difference here is, one, everyone talked about community, but this is genuine community that actually genuinely give a shit about you. Two, and two, the support from others. So I know we've all spoken to each other individually as a result, and we've circumvented all of you guys, and so the community works by itself.
Yeah.
So definitely part of the ECom side is waking up to notifications and making money while you can be doing anything you want. That's dream, man. But also the skills are so transferable to anything you want. You know, whether it's supply negotiations, whether it's ad optimizations, running ads, all of these things, running a business in general, those types of things are guided by Phil, James, yourself. It is a massive formula. It's very unique, and I think that's what will continue to grow, certainly.
One of the keys is when you do find one thing that works is just to go all in on it until you make it a big success. I see people do it all the time. I've done it myself. You see a new product, you see a new product, you see a new product, and you just want to start all of them. As soon as you found something that either pays the bills or is making you money, do that and scale it until it becomes hyper successful. If you put everything into that one thing and it doesn't become hyper successful, all of the skills that you've acquired, you can acquire into the next vehicle. For me, my favorite thing about e-commerce is the skills. I don't really care about the Shopify notifications. It's just, am I improving myself and is my business growing and am I learning more? Because I know once I've got this skill set, I can use this for every single business that I start for the rest of my life. And you can apply it. The money's just a byproduct of who you become in the process and the skills you acquire. If you have the skills, you'll be able to make money in perpetuity. 0 questions asked, guaranteed 100%. So I just focus on the skills. And am I improving my business 1% every single day? And am I improving myself 1% each day? That's quite literally all I've done to get to the stage I'm at. And I'm very grateful. I'd say I'm in a pretty great spot in life, certainly from a business perspective. And people are like, how do you do it? I just work and I just improve myself every day and I focus on becoming better.
Yeah.
That is the formula, and it's impossible to not succeed if you do that.
I wouldn't even say worry though, because the reality is not a lot of people do get to that stage and they still singular, business, not thinking of like, what good could I do to my family, the community, and then even in your case, should be thinking about the country.
I know a lot of hyper successful people, and the ones that are still fully focused and are fully selfish are miserable fucks. Really are, because the one thing that will give you more utility than anything else is helping others after you've helped yourself. 100%. If you try and help others too early, which I've noticed, it ends up becoming very stressful and very draining. This is where people get it wrong. That cliche saying of put your oxygen mask on first is so right. It's not to say you shouldn't help other people. You've got to help them at the right time. If you haven't even helped yourself yet, you shouldn't really be helping other people. It's just going to drain you. Like business, you try and take on too much stuff to start with and you're spreading yourself too thin, then you're no good at anything that you're doing. So get yourself really wealthy, really successful, really happy, and then go and impart that on other people. All that good you can then do. Be a good husband, be a good friend, be a good philanthropist, be charitable, have impact, high frequency, help people see positives in life, help other people on the same path that you went on. But you fucking sort yourself out first. Get the supercar, help your parents out, do nice things, travel, enjoy yourself. Like, this is also your life too. You do have to enjoy it, I think. Why not? I mean, people feel guilty now for like saying, oh, well, I want to actually enjoy myself. Why? Like, you get one fucking go. But that's not to say you shouldn't help others, but I think, well, the more I can earn, actually, the more happiness I'll get past a certain point, because I know the utility won't continue to increase at this rate for myself. You know, once I've spent 50 million on myself, I bought my third yacht, like, I'm not gonna, but if I then go and like start helping solve world hunger, or like I have massive impact in whatever, okay, there's going to be a high level return there. And also, you know, you can do a lot of good, which, you know, if that's your thing, then
the reason people have a negative mindset towards money is on the basis that they don't believe they can make the money. So it's their subconscious way of, you know, almost conforming to the programming that they have. So they don't believe in themselves, and they see the negative mindset towards money because they never think they'll have it. So why would they want to be wrong?
Like sky's the limit. My niggas strapped you across the line. Well, I'm gonna kill you. I'm focused on $1 million cash. That's the vision. Speeding and I'm finna crash. That's the feeling. But till my tires burn out and my wheels give out, these backwoods burn slow. Like my bills to shout. When the people come for you, they gon' steal your house. Put your name on their papers, they gon' fill you out.